Abraham Lincoln, from poverty to president. Inspirational story. In the early 1800s, deep in the wilderness of Kentucky, a boy named Abraham Lincoln was born into a poor family. His parents owned very little, and life was full of hardships. They lived in a small log cabin, and young Abraham often had to work on farms and do manual labor just to help his family survive. Unlike many children of his age, Abraham had almost no access to formal education. He attended school for less than 1 year in total, but he had something far more powerful, a deep hunger for knowledge. Whenever he found a book, he would read it by the light of a fireplace late into the night. Sometimes he walked miles just to borrow books from neighbors. Life was not easy. When Abraham was only 9 years old, his mother died. The loss left him heartbroken, but he refused to let tragedy destroy his dreams. Instead, he became stronger and more determined. As he grew older, Lincoln worked many different jobs. He was a farmer, a store clerk, a postmaster, and even a surveyor. He failed in business and lost money, but he never gave up. He taught himself law and eventually became a lawyer. Lincoln also dreamed of serving his country. He entered politics, but success did not come quickly. He lost several elections and faced many disappointments. Most people would have quit after so many failures, but Abraham Lincoln believed that every setback was a lesson, not the end of the journey. Years of hard work and perseverance finally paid off. In 1860, the poor boy who had grown up in a tiny log cabin was elected as the 16th president of the United States. But his greatest challenges were still ahead. America was divided by the Civil War, and the nation faced one of the darkest periods in its history. Through courage, wisdom, and determination, Lincoln led the country through difficult times. He also issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which helped pave the way for the end of slavery in the United States. Abraham Lincoln's journey from poverty to the presidency proved that circumstances do not define a person's future. What matters most is determination, hard work, and the courage to keep moving forward even after failure. His life teaches us a powerful lesson. You may face hardships, experience failures, and encounter setbacks. But if you refuse to give up and continue learning, no dream is too big to achieve. And that is why Abraham Lincoln remains one of the greatest and most inspiring leaders in history.